Have you ever heard of Julius Malema, the South African man, very strong in his speech?
Elon Musk. What is that? No, the one of Twitter. Elon Musk. I must educate Elon Musk. Why must I educate Elon Musk? He looks like an illiterate.
Mostly dressed in red. You know, have you heard of him? What do you think of Julius Malema? Do you think he's an international criminal? Well, Elon Musk thinks differently. He thinks he's an international criminal. Julius Malema, for a lot of people, a lot of Africans appreciate him because he seemed to be fighting for African interests. He seemed to be pushing the agenda of one love among Africans.
Not blacks. We came from one country called Africa. We are one country called Africa. This South Africa you are talking about was imposed on us.
Cut the border off. Forget about the borders that were installed by the colonialists. Many people agree with him. Well, some people do not agree with him, especially South Africans. Yeah.
Because this guy has always been speaking true for black. He is always fighting for black and defending black. I don't know what you guys think about him, but to me, with the things I've seen about him, he always speaks for black. Like the mouthpiece of black.
Not all South Africans. Some South Africans don't agree with him. They feel like opening the border means letting all these Zimbabweans come in their country, and nobody wants Zimbabweans. I'm just speaking from South Africa. Not all South Africans. Some of them. All Nigerians, all Ogas are not welcome in South Africa. They'll bring drag for our children, and our children will be dying drinking the drugs from the Nigerians. You don't want that. But Julius Malema doesn't believe that. He lost a lot of votes from South Africans when he said, if you don't want your African brother, then rather not vote for me. And a lot of people say that his loss of votes is because he's putting other Africans first before South Africans. Is he really putting other Africans first, or he's just trying to be fair and okay with everybody else? Because Malema has a policy of thinking that many people that do not like foreigners in South Africa are actually very similar to those white men who did not like black men at the time. It's the same concept. Now, Julius Malema is not very much like, he's not in love with Elon Musk. Elon Musk said Julius Malema should be labeled an international criminal. He's also calling sanctions against the Red Beret leader. Said the world, the United States of America, should sanction Julius Malema and they should label him an international criminal. Why does Elon Musk think so? It's because of this video. Watch.
The mayor of DA in PE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Soli will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
Now, Julius Malema has said a lot of things that can be interpreted in many, many ways. Some people say he's an extremist, he doesn't like white people, you want to unalive white people. Some people think he's just being political, using a rhetoric in a way that to reflect the pain that black people have had in the past. Is in other words saying that you are the one that oppressed us. You white people are the people that killed us. You shouldn't be complaining about what's happening right now because you will. That is what Julius Malema said. Now, let me tell you something, brothers. Elon Musk has a lot of power right now. And a few days ago, South Africa was sanctioned by the United States of America and it saw its aid cut by Donald Trump after Elon Musk whispered some things in Donald Trump's ear. Yes, there's a bromance happening between Trump and Musk. They are very brotherly friends right now. Like they're all the time together. And some people are saying the president of the USA right now is actually Musk. It's not Donald Trump. Now, after saying all that, Malema did not lay down. He dared Musk to go ahead with the sanction and says they won't deter him from fighting for black people. So Malema saying he's just fighting for black people. It has nothing to do with racism. They were the victims of racism, not the other way around. The EFF say it's not fazed by the declaration of Elon Musk, declaring Julius Malema as an international criminal. In a statement released on Sunday, EFF said that Musk thinks himself as a supreme ruler, or not only the Oval Office, but of all nations of the world. So Musk thinks now that Trump is a president, he can decide over everything that's happening in the world. Now, Malema said many things that many people may find very controversial, like this song.
Kichi, kichi, kichima, Chipram Konto, Alliance, shoot to kill, Yamaza, kill the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa. Attention.
So in this song, he's saying kill the Boer, and the Boer are the white farmers of South Africa. What was the concept? Many people think Malema is being racist. Like, how can you say kill the Boer? You know, kill. Why would you say that? That is absolutely unacceptable. What if a white man had to say kill the blacks? Kill? Would you label him racist or genocidal? Question mark. Some people say Malema is only singing that because it's a struggle song. Okay, it's a song people used to sing back in time when they were doing apartheid. It's a struggle song. There's nothing to do with the fact that in 2025 anybody wants anybody killed at all. It says nothing to do with that.
South Africans, I know you guys will say I should face my country. Sure. I know you will say face Nigeria, face your country. I know. I will face my country. Don't worry. But this is Africa. And again, this is one man I love so much and I respect so much. This is Malema. I love the man so much and I respect him because he always says the truth. That's why a lot of people are always against him.
Now you let me know how you feel about that. And now we're going to Egypt. It's right here. Here's Egypt. All of you people that say that we don't talk about North Africa. Isn't Egypt North Africa? We have no beef with North Africa. We here, we love everybody. Now, this is Egypt. As you can see, look at the distance from South Africa to Egypt. The Egyptian president has rejected the demand for him to attend a meeting with Donald Trump. Why? Because Donald Trump wants to talk about the possibility of moving people from Gaza. Look at the map. From Gaza to Egypt.
الشعب المصري بأنه لا يمكن أبداً التساهل أو السماح بالبساس بالأمن القومي المصري وأطمئنكم بأننا عازمون على العمل مع الرئيس ترامب وهو يرغب في تحقيق السلام للتوصل إلى السلام المنشود القائم على حل الدولتين.
You know all the people living in Gaza that's been bombed for the past, I don't know how long. Yeah. Those people, Trump wants them removed. They must send them to Egypt or Jordan. They must leave this space empty. I mean, they've been fighting for this land for the longest time. Trump wants to rebuild this land. With whose money? Question mark. He's building for who? Question mark. But he wants everybody to move into Egypt and Jordan. And it's an order. He's not asking you.
I'm talking about starting to build, and I think I could make a deal with Jordan. I think I could make a deal with Egypt. You know, we give them billions and billions of dollars a year.
So the Egyptian president say, I'm not going to that meeting. I don't have time for that.
According to Egyptian security sources, the country's president will not travel to the White House for discussions if the agenda involves US President Donald Trump's proposal to move Palestinians out of Gaza.
You cannot expect me to let these people leave their homes to come and be refugees in my country.
And we'll have lots of good things built there, including hotels and office buildings and housing and other things.
For how long? And they have their own problems. Are they going to be bringing their problems to my nation? I have to deal with that. No, I don't need that. And number two, why should they leave their home and to go to another place? Because Trump said so. So the Egypt president is very adamant. A few days ago, the king of Jordan went to the United States to ask Donald Trump to forget about that project. He said, it's not good. I don't think these people should leave their home, come to Egypt, or go to my country. It is unacceptable.
Well, I think, as I said earlier, the president is looking at Egypt coming to present their plan. As I said, we will be in Saudi Arabia to discuss how we can work with the president and with the United States. So I think let's wait until the Egyptians can come and present to the president and not get ahead of ourselves.
And is there a parcel of land in Jordan that you're willing to have Palestinians?
Well, I think what we said, I have to look at the best interests of my country. I think the president is very happy that we do this thing with 2,000 children as quickly as possible.
Now, you must remember here that Donald Trump is a great friend of the country that you don't name. You know that country. You don't name that country. If you name that country, your video is going to go. Yeah, let's say you have 1 million followers. You know, yeah, so YouTube won't share it to 1 million followers. YouTube will share it maybe to 5,000 subscribers. That's how you get shadow banned. So you can't name them. Trump is a very, very good friend with them. There is very good friend with them. He's set He's even going overboard because they themselves don't ask for people from Gaza to leave Gaza and go to Egypt. This is Trump. It's like, I have a problem and I found a solution. Now, you don't want my solution. It's not even your problem. You want to make it worse than my solution. That's exactly what is going on. Is Donald Trump a bully? Can you decide for a people that you're going to leave your land and go to another land because I want to take your land and build your land? That doesn't even make any sense. Isn't that the reason why people have been fighting Vladimir Putin over Ukraine? Is it okay to do that? Like, who gives you the right? You see why it's important for people to develop capacity, capability, military equipment. Do you see why they don't dare go into North Korea and create mayhem? I mean, they hate those people. You think they wouldn't go in there if they had the possibilities? Of course they would go. But the thing is, North Korea has been planning this. They've been training. They've been shooting missiles across Japan and overboard. They've been preparing for the longest time because they understand what are the risks. They have the biggest army in the world. So they cannot just go. You can't just intimidate somebody who's capable of hitting America right now. Why didn't they go into Russia and bombard? Because they know Russia is capable. But they go to these small countries that have no ability, no weapons, and destroy. So the Egyptian president said, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to participate in this. Okay, you can do it yourself. I'm not attending this meeting if the meeting is talking about moving people from Gaza to Egypt. According to Egyptian security force, the country president Abdel Fattah Sisi will not travel to the White House for discussion if the agenda involves US President Donald Trump's proposal to move Palestinians out of Gaza. Trump promised to turn Gaza into a Riviera of Middle East. I mean, this is Riviera, and he wants to create a Riviera of the Middle East, like a beautiful place in the Middle East after chasing people off their homes. Trump has urged Egypt and Jordan to take Gaza some 2 million people. Imagine 2 million people leaving the country to come in your country. In the name of what? Why would you accept 2 million people in your country? Let me know how you feel about this, fellas. Elon Musk going at Julius Malema, and Malema shooting back, and the people came in the street to defend Malema. And the president of Egypt saying, no, we are not seeing Donald Trump. You can't be bullying everybody. God bless.